December 14th, 2022. How's it going, guys? Well, what we're going to talk today is about the flash and what's it going to feel like. Well, I know what it's going to feel like, but I'm going to backtrack a little bit here for a second. I want to play something. This is from November 2nd. Around 9 to 9:45 a.m. Kansas City time. I'll just put it that way. There was a wave of energy that came in. It was very, very strong. It lasted for, I would say, over maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Just would like to find out if anybody felt that out there. I haven't had time to do any research on it yet because I went to the zoo and walked. I got some videos for you guys. I actually caught a wild turkey down there by the Little Blue River, even going across that main bridge. I'll be posting here. Okay, guys. Now that was back in November 2nd. And I never got any replies from anybody. No comments if they felt any of that energy wave or not. Well, that energy wave was a lot different than anything ever come through here. And I waited to see if any other YouTube channel or anybody else would talk about this. The wave of energy that came in here was very intense, very, very painful. And it was an extreme pain in the head. Now, I mean, for a lot of people, it could have probably brought them to their knees. That's how much pain it was. Now, I didn't know what to think about this back at that time period. I thought, this is something completely different. And so I thought, well, I'll just go on and we'll see where this goes. Well, 2 weeks later, I was contacted from a spirit guide. And it showed me and told me some more information about this. Now, this energy, when it hits, let's just talk about the people that are good people for right now, that, you know, try to do what they can. For those people just alone, it's going to be an extreme, it's going to be painful to go through. I would explain it as, I've thought about this for a long time to try to how to explain this. Maybe if you were maybe almost being born again. Now, what my spirit guide allowed me to do, it allowed me to also know and feel what the distortion would be. And it's going to be distorted. And there's going to be pain involved in it. If anybody else says it's not pain involved in it, they're lying. Now, that's for the people that stand in the light. Like I say, the good people. Now, we're just going to talk about that for right now. And things, when this flash happens, I mean, what I mean by disorientation, it's like if, say you were eating, I'll just say an ice cream cone. And you took a bite of that ice cream cone, and you know it's, you know what it's going to taste like. It's going to taste good. It's going to be cold. Okay. But imagine just the opposite. What if you bit into that? It would be like eating, say, like a hot bowl of soup. And when you bit into that ice cream, instead of being cold, it would be hot-like. Now that's a good example, what I'm trying to explain to you. And that's how this is going to feel. But in a sense of pain. Something that might give pleasure might give pain. And as you go through this. Now the wave, like I say, about 2 weeks before that hit here, this was just a steady stream for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes of consecutive energy of straight pain. And I wonder what that was about. It was trying, like I say, I guess the energy, wherever it came from, maybe source itself, to allow us to know what this was going to feel like. And like I say, my spirit guide basically allowed me and explained some more stuff to me about this. Now, like I say, there will be a distortion, and some of that stuff, to get through this, guys, you need to just try not to think, or try kind of in a way to walk away from that in your mind, because it is going to be like being birthed, definitely. And like I say, that's the only way I can describe it. And I've like I say, it's taken me a while to think about how to describe this, because it's not an easy thing, and you know, to explain something like this. But okay, for the people that, like I say, that maybe the best way to say are not going to ascend or going back to the lower realms, maybe to be recycled, it's going to be a lot more intense. And I just want to get that out, to let everybody know that, you know, it's a good idea to bring your energy up as high as possible and stand in the light and do good, not do bad. Because there is going to be a time here where, when this comes, like I say, it's gonna rattle over everybody's senses, more ways than one. Now, I can tell you also one other thing about this. Once it's done, I also got to feel what that would feel like. And that's amazing. It's just your, how would I describe this? Maybe in the sci-fi movies, you know, or you could say like, everything's more connected. Everything, you're connected to the source, to the universe, in a sense, to the point of all the knowledge. All the knowledge. That's something. Clarity. Maybe clarity is another good word to use on this. Because when I got to actually feel this, it was just like no bad feelings, no pain, no nothing. Clarity. Clarity. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of maybe like, probably like, you know, when you think about like, what was it, like Stargate. And if you remember the bad guys in Stargate, like I think what they call them, the ghoul or whatever, and they were like parasites, like, you know, and stuff like that. But they carried all the information, and then that's how they kind of thrive. They, you know, it's kind of like a Borg in a way. But the thing of it was, like I say, there's no bad in any of this or anything. This is all about good. And but the information is what I'm trying to get to. It's like, wouldn't it be something to be able to know and have all that information at hand and be able to do anything? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to be a doctor and work on somebody, that everybody could do the same if they needed to work on somebody and help somebody, save somebody's life? Or let's see here, what else could I give an example of? Or how about somebody maybe that works on computers, that you would have that knowledge and be able to do that. That's what the next level will be. Amazing. I mean, this is going to be, I mean, this is awesome, guys. This is for the people that stand in the light and the good. This is awesome. And it's something to be, like I say, be aware of. So you want to keep that energy high. But like I say, everybody will feel pain when they go through this. It'll be almost like being birthed again. Anyway, I wanted to get this out, guys. And eyes open and stand in the light. Have a good one, guys.